Yo, what up? We're on 502 King Paul coming to y'all with another video, man. So as a young man, I played sports. One of those sports was football, man. Shout out Central High School, Louisville, Kentucky, 6-time state champs, man. I played football in high school, and inside of our locker room, you would walk in, come in from the hallway, and inside the locker room, you would see all these pictures lined up of all the previous teams that went back like 40, 50, 60 years, something crazy. But every single team that came through the school, they had a picture of those teams up on the wall. You turned the corner, and the first thing that you saw was a bunch of quotes all around the locker room that our coach had put up, man. Shout out Coach Cerati. That was our coach at the time. The Italian Stallion, man. Love that man to death to this day. He did a lot to help out the young men on that football team. And, man, that's a whole nother topic. I can do a whole other video on Coach Cerati. I may do that one day. But he picked out these quotes, right? And he put them all around the top of the locker room. And one of those quotes said, and I'll never forget this. It was one of the first ones you saw when you walked in. One of those quotes said, "Character is who you are when nobody's watching." And that always stuck with me, man. I mean, it's just the first thing that you saw, you know, going into the locker room, coming out of the locker room, you would see this leaving. Is character is who you are when nobody is watching. And when I saw this quote, I would always think to myself, in my head, I would just think, am I happy with the person that I am when nobody is watching? And the answer was always yes. I'm happy with who I am when nobody is watching. Because I knew what I did behind the scenes. I knew I put in a lot of work. I knew that I had great work ethic, that I had good morals behind the scenes, that I was what I would consider to be a stand-up guy. So I had no problem with that reflection. But too often we confuse our character with people's perception of who we are. Who people perceive you to be is a part of the front that you put on when you go out into the world. Your character is a behind-the-scenes kind of thing. Character is who you are when you look into the mirror. When you wake up in the morning, before you go to sleep at night, are you happy with the person that you see in the mirror? That's your true character. Nobody really knows your true character but you. You are the person that knows what you do behind closed doors. You are the person that knows your innermost thoughts. You are the person that knows your heart better than anybody else. In the morning, we wake up, we brush our teeth, hop in the shower, we put on our clothes, you put on, you smell good, your fragrance, and you go out into the world, man, and you give people the best version of yourself, the best version. But all of that said, that is your image. That is what you project out to people. That is what you want people to see. In a lot of people's cases, it's also a front. It's not truly who they are. There's so many guys that walk around with, nice clothes, the latest shoes, going by jewelry even, whether it's real or fake. We don't know with most people nowadays, but you get what I'm saying. They go out and buy all this stuff to put on this front. See, a lot of people, they put on these clothes and they put on all this stuff and they say that it's for them. I do it for me. I heard a lot of men, a lot of women say, yeah, I don't do it for other people, I do it for me. And that is completely false, man. If we were doing this just for us and living how we wanted to, we all be out here butt naked and just living how it is we wanted to live, man. So we're doing it for a reason. My grandma, my daddy's mother, God rest her soul, she had 10 kids, 10 children. Just think about this for a moment. This lady had 10 children, hardly ever left the house. She dressed up, put on makeup, did her hair, styled herself. I mean, she was to the nines every single day. Every single day. It didn't matter if she walked out that door or not. She later on in life developed Alzheimer's, forgot some of her kids, forgot the grandchildren, of course. If you're forgetting your children, forgetting the grandchildren, forgot just everything. Even forgot over time how to feed herself. But one thing that she did consistently until the end of her life, she dressed up every single day. I tell you this story because that is an example of someone who does it because that is who they are. It's a part of their character. She wasn't doing it for everybody else. She was doing it because that was a part of her being. That was a part of who she was as a person. The things that we do behind closed doors, you may be able to hide it behind closed doors, but I'm going to tell you something, man. The fruits of your life, the things that happen and manifest around you, you can't hide those things. You can't hide that. You can't hide if turmoil's going on in your life. You can't hide you going through spiritual battles, because even though you think this is something that you're going through behind closed doors, these things that we do behind closed doors affect what is going on around us when we step out into the world. Character is who you are when nobody is watching. Man, this is something that helped me out as a young man, and I hope that it helps out somebody else. If you like anything that I put inside this video at all, make sure you go down below, like the video. It helps out greatly, man. I truly appreciate it. Also, make sure that you subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell so you get these videos as soon as I drop them. Man, I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, stay up. Make sure that you putting back out into the world. When you get, make sure you put back out into the world. These things I learned growing up, they helped me become the man that I am. They helped put me into a better position in life. So who would I be to hold on to things and hold on to knowledge that I learned to help me out and not share it with the world? Once again, man, love y'all. Stay blessed. 502 King Paul. I'm out.